Welcome guys back to our video on the channel. Today we're back with some more Animal Battle Simulator. And today, as you guys can already tell by the title, we have a new update, and this has remastered the Minotaur, which, if you guys remember, was used to be quite the cheap and weak unit. And as you guys can see, is now a $120 unit. It used to be, I think, right here. So like Gorgon was here and Werewolf was where it was. It was in between these two. And now it's all the way up here at $120. So it's definitely got a upgrade, but before we go ahead and check him out, we do have two updates for these two over here. The Anaconda, I believe it's called. Grand Anaconda and Saltwater Crocodile. No, they didn't get a remaster, but they got a remodel. So this is the new Green Anaconda. It's a nice texture. It's got a nice little, design on its sides, the yellow dots and everything. Yellow underbelly. Looks nice. Then you have the Saltwater Crocodile, which I really couldn't notice much of a difference. Other than the fact that it's a bit slimmer, I feel like. So a little bit skinnier. I can definitely tell up here, this is a lot, its jaw is a lot skinnier than it used to be. But other than that, the rest of the body, I guess, it's just a little bit slimmer. But yeah, not much of a difference with him, but this one, definitely a big difference. A nice model, a nice new model as well. But yeah, let's go ahead and get these two out of here, because they're the same as they used to be. The new remastered is the Minotaur. But so yeah, let's go ahead and get started in play testing him. So he's worth 120. So $120. There has to be another unit that costs. Okay, there's Source. Let's see how he does against this. So it's 110 versus $120 unit. Let's see. Let's see his attacks as well, obviously. Okay, so he swings his hammer, obviously. That's not a surprise attack. Okay. Oh, he did something different there. He did a different attack there. I can definitely tell it's a different attack. It looks like he just does a bit like of a heavier hit. Oh, you saw right there. He did like a spin, and then he slammed his hammer into the ground. Or his war axe, I guess it was called technically. I don't know. But yeah. So, yeah. But yeah, let's go ahead and just test this on some smaller units. I just want to test this on some smaller units. I just want to see his attacks. Oh, look at that. Okay, for smaller units, look at that. So he's able to flip them. Actually, that's a really cool attack. Okay, so smaller units he can do that too. Okay. But obviously, as we always do, one of the first tests I almost... Actually, yeah. So one of the first tests I almost always do is the swarm bug test, because you have to test if units can handle a swarm of units. Okay, see, this is the problem. He's trying to do his headbutt attack on these guys, but it's going to be almost impossible for him to actually hit them with that attack. Okay, there we go. Yeah, see that attack? He does yeah, see, he does a spin and then a slam. Okay. So that's probably another attack he uses against smaller units, because it probably, one-shot smaller units. So that's good to see that he has multiple attacks. Yeah, with that, oh. Okay. So right off the bat, immediate counter to him, swarm bugs. Which they're counter to quite a lot of units in this game, but still. Not a surprise to see they can kill him. Because he doesn't have many attacks for groups of units. Let's see. Anything worth 120? I don't think any... You're worth 140. Let's see if you... Let's see if either of you two... Yeah, Gohammer's gonna win this, more than likely. Yeah. Which obviously that's more like because he's out of range, but, he's meant to be out of range. He's a range unit. Though, let's go ahead and see. How quickly can the Scourge? The Scourge is double. Actually, wait. Actually, the Scourge is $240 from, last update video. The Scourge is $240, so he's double the price. So let's do a 2v1. Let's see, can these guys defeat the Scourge at even price? 240 versus 240. Okay, that's actually when you think about this tactically, this is pretty smart. Separate them and then focus on one of them. Obviously, the AI didn't do that purposely, but, you know, still. This was strategy that technically would be smart. But obviously, the AI isn't that smart. It just goes for an attack. Who's winning? Oh! Scourge actually looks to be winning this. Yeah, Scourge wins. And Scourge just has to finish him off, and yeah. That's actually... That's not that much of a surprise, I guess. Scourge does have, like, so many different attacks and so many different powerful ones as well. So that's not a surprise. Flying units. Let's test flying units. Just one of them. Let's see. Should be able to hit them. Right? Should just be hitting them. Well, here we... Oh, yeah. Demolished them. Easy. Okay, good. So it's good to see, you know, that range units, or flying units aren't going to be a problem for him. So far, seems like the swarm bugs are the only weakness. Range units are obviously going to be a weakness, I feel like. I don't know, I haven't seen how quick he is. Let's see how fast he is. So $120. There we go. Even price. Let's see. Yeah. We're saying, I feel like range units are literally a counter to everything in the game. I mean, there's almost nothing in the game that can defeat a range unit other than a other range unit or a flying unit. That's about it. That's all it seems. Let's see. Let's actually get some of the more maneuverable. So 120 versus... Okay, so 120. And in case you guys wonder why I choose these guys instead of Deinonychus, which I should use these guys quite more often, because... Here, I'll give an example without this guy, but watch this, right? Watch how these guys' AI works. Look. They go to the sides of their enemies, and they avoid them. If you could see that. Look, here's slow motion, look. They don't run at their enemies. They go to the side and avoid the main attack, then they jump in. So these guys are actually, like, a really good test that I haven't been doing. So that I need to be doing more often, because they actually have really good AI. But yeah, see, watch this. See, look. They go to the side of him instead of directly at him. See? And they wait until he is not facing them, and then they attack. So it's a really good, actually, like, method to watch. Okay, now, he was trying to do his, ram attack like that, which doesn't work too well. Yeah, and he's dead. See, and that's one thing. That may not look like a big thing, that little, like, side maneuver, but that's the thing. Something like that could easily defeat a unit because it's just avoiding their main attack. But yeah, those guys' AI works like, if the enemy is facing me, do not attack. Go to side and then attack. That's how their AI pretty much works, of what I can witness from, like, watching them attack and fight and stuff. Which makes a lot of sense. It's quite, like, good AI. I like it. I'm still trying to find something that's similarly priced, like $120 on the dot. I don't think there is anything. Yeah, no, I don't think there is anything that's on the dot. I'm trying to think, what other tests do we got that we could test him against? Okay, so let's start with carnivore dinosaurs. Nothing here to really test. Nothing there to test, really. Poison, just because the spiders and the scorpion do have their poison, but their poison pretty much instantly kills almost anything in the game, so I'm not even going to really bother with it. It'll kill them instantly, more than likely. Could try explosives, see how much explosive damage it can take. Yeah, I think we'll go ahead and test the explosive damage that it can take with a Rocky. But, yeah, and then we'll go ahead and just leave it off. So, for the most part, it just seems range units, which is pretty much the counter to any unit that isn't a range unit. Yeah, not surprised. 2 rockets to kill it. But, yeah. As pretty much any melee unit, a range unit is the counter, because melee units just can't get close enough before they're killed. But, yeah, that's pretty much any melee unit in the game a range unit is good against. And then, seems like you can't handle swarms of units. So, like, the swarm bugs are able to kill him. Just one swarm bug thing is able to kill him, which is $30 cheaper than him, which is pretty good. And then Velociraptor's able to kill him. So mainly it looks like swarming units are going to be able to kill him. But yeah, they're $1 less and they're able to kill him. They probably don't even need... Probably could do this with a $100 budget with these guys and kill him. But yeah. So it seems like that's pretty much how you beat them. It's just swarms of units. Or ranged units, which is against every type of melee unit. Ranged units are good. But yeah, swarms of units are good against them. But before we go out and end off the video, obviously if you do want to leave comments below, you can. And you can leave comments below, leaving battle suggestions that you want to happen or want me to do. So you could say you want to see 3 Minotaurs versus a Hydra. That's a battle suggestion you could leave in the comments, and in the next video I will do your battle suggestions. Or you could say, I want a Hydra and 2 Minotaurs, and then with $440, pretty much the price of those units that you asked for combined, I will then make an army myself to fight. It's up to you. Do you want to make both armies to fight each other? Or do you want to make an army for me to fight? Leave it down in the comments if you want to leave any battle suggestions. But, yeah, either way, if you guys enjoyed the video, obviously don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and, yeah, I'll see you guys next time.